Ramos Coaching, Pastor Raymond Ramos, Recovery House of Worship. Grateful to God for another day of life. Still under the weather a little bit. Today starts a new phase in my personal growing goals, ascending, elevating. Even though I woke up this morning still under the weather, I had to do some things, take action. Information is wonderful, but without action, there's no transformation. You must have application. And so I woke up this morning and opened two gifts my eyes. Always grateful to God for His grace and mercy. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I'm home. Drove my wife to work as I do every day. I'm in New York, and got to go do some things I needed to do physically for myself, even though I didn't feel like doing them. I'm not in the best health. I'm under the weather. Uh, my mind wants to say that we're tired and we're exhausted and we got no strength. But it's important to take action no matter what our minds are telling us sometimes. Good action, healthy action. You guys understand, not crazy actions. So I had to take some action today, even though I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like taking the action I took. I didn't feel like going to the gym. I didn't feel like getting up in the morning. I didn't feel like. We cannot let our feelings dictate our actions. We got to let our values, our principles, our goals, we got to live intentionally. Sometimes you got to do things that you don't feel like doing. I was told that, healthy, mature, successful people do what they have to do. Unhealthy, undisciplined, people who are struggling, don't get very far, victim mindsets, they do what they want to do. So I have to do what I have to do and not what I want to do. Trust me, I did not want to go to the gym today. I did not want to get out of bed. I did not want to get on a treadmill. I did not want to pick up or put down anything today. But it doesn't matter how we feel. We got to do what needs to be done. And that's one of the secrets to success, or one of the steps to transformation is just action, is doing, is applying. There's so many excuses or even reasons not to do what we need to do. Do it later, do it tomorrow, do it next week. I don't feel good. So yeah. So I'm grateful that I'm living it intentionally. I think the title is Living Your Best Life. It doesn't happen by accident. I got to be willing to do, to take action, to apply. That's the difference between, there's many, many wonderfully informed people. And there's many, many miraculously transformed people. There's a difference between being informed and transformed. And transformation requires application, right? In the coaching world, Ray Ramos Coaching, I explain to people you need healthy, good information, right? You need to know what success looks like in this particular area. You need to know what a win is. You need to know what's healthy. You need to know, a lot of us don't know. I didn't know what a healthy relationship was. I needed to understand, comprehend what a healthy relationship actually is. Okay, then I need to understand that I have to become healthy if I want to be in a healthy relationships. Only healthy people can have healthy relationships. I wasn't very healthy, so I wasn't going to have very healthy relationships. So I needed to find out what healthy looked like, what are the steps to take from where I am, how do I get to that place called healthy, and take those steps and find people who were there. So I needed healthy information to become healthy in relationships. Then I needed to find somebody who was successful in healthy relationships, who was where I was at, someone who got from point A to point B, from where I was presently to healthy. And I found somebody and I asked them, how did you do that? What did you do? Every day, what do I do? And so I found somebody who had a map, who had steps to take, like recovery, 12 steps to recovery. And I took the steps and I became healthy. And when I became healthy, lo and behold, I found someone healthier than usual, right? Usually attract who you are. So anyway, I ended up in a healthy relationship, in a healthier relationship, and we worked on getting healthier, and we worked on getting healthier. But I had a map. I found somebody who knew how to do it, who was already there. They told me what worked, and I did what they did, and Here we are, over 25 years later. We're still married, happily married. You guys understand, right? Um, Wanting to lose 10 pounds. How do I lose 10 pounds? I've been trying to lose 10 pounds for 10 years. How do you lose 10? You can't eat everything you want to eat and lose 10 pounds, no matter how much you pray, no matter what you say, no matter what affirmations, no matter what, I could put on a picture on the wall of me being 150 pounds, but I'm 260. And that picture's not going to change me. You know what I got to do? I got to eat better, eat less calories, calorie intake. That was a thing. Just you guys understand. I needed to learn. If you eat 1,500 calories a day, you might lose a pound a week or 2 pounds a week. You can't eat 10,000 calories a day and expect to lose. Okay, I needed someone who did it, who knew how to get there, who had the way. What foods do you eat? Okay, I lost 10 pounds. How do I lose another 10 pounds? Oh, great. I know also. You guys understand. You need to get healthy information. You need someone who's been there, who's done that, so they can guide you. Follow instructions. I did that. So you need healthy information. You got to comprehend the healthy information. Then you got to apply what you've learned. And lo and behold, there go the results. Healthy information, comprehending what you think you know, getting an accurate understanding of what you think you understand, learn what's being explained to you, apply it, and there goes transformation. Beautiful. Anyway, so I've done that in several areas when it came to alcohol and other substances, drugs. Okay, don't pick up today. Don't buy anything. Don't go around people, places, and things. Don't go where they drink or sell alcohol. Don't go where they're selling drugs or using drugs. Stay away from people, places, and things. Don't go over there for no reason. Don't go. Make meetings. Stay around people who are living the clean lifestyle. People who are living the recovery life. Okay, that's great. Talk to them regularly. Do service. You understand. You need better, healthier information. You got to comprehend the information, and then you got to apply the information. 3 simple steps. Ray Ramos coaching. There you go, for free. So little by little by little, I'm learning a little and I'm living a little. You learn a little, you live a little. Inch by inch is a cinch. Yard by yard is hard. Transformation is available. I'm living my best life, living an incredible life. I'm traveling the world. I'm adding value, impacting lives. I'm in ministry, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. I'm in the coaching world, working with individuals and couples and organizations, and and adding value and influencing influencers and helping people. That there's a process that you can take. There's steps that you can take. There's action that you can take that will lead you to a place that's much better than where you are. I've been at point A and now I'm at point B and I got to point C, and I know how to get from here to there. And I've been able to take individuals and families and churches and organizations and rehabs and outpay. You guys get it. Living your best life. It's available. It's possible. You got to find someone who's living, who has what you want, who's living the life you want to live, people who have already traveled the journey before you. Hopefully you have some people like that around you, and you ask them how they did it. Be quiet. Ask them how they did it. How did you lose 50 pounds? I can tell you how to lose. Okay, all right. How did you make $100,000? $100,000 by yourself in your own, helping people? You made $100,000 helping people? How do you do that? It can be done. It's done. You guys understand. So, but people have limiting beliefs. They have the enemy, the disease, the flesh, the devil, the itty bitty crappy committee, the stinking thinking. It blocks so many people from, you can do it. If Richie C can do it, Raymond R can do it, right? If this guy, if Pastor Denny Burns can be married 50 years, Raymond R can be married 50 years. Ask Pastor Denny Burns how he did it. Spend some time with him. Take notes. Ask questions and be quiet. Listen to learn and learn to listen. If this person who was homeless has gotten clean or got sober and they're going to 12-step meetings, and they've found a new way of life, and they started a business and they bought a home. Maybe you can buy a home, and you guys get it. I had to stop hating on people and start congratulating people and say, how'd you do that? And become humble and open-minded and teachable. So yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm blessed. I'm not feeling 100%, but it's not, I'm resting. I'm not letting it limit me as far as my goals. I'm trying to reach some physical goals. I'm trying to reach some personal goals in my personal physical life. Right. I was part of, I am part of a nutrition company. I've been a part of a nutrition company for years, right? But I haven't been the best example. So I really don't never promoted it. I never really, very little because I feel like a hypocrite. How could you be promoting nutrition and healthy organic living and all this stuff and you're eating 10,000 calories of sugar every day? It's not a good look. So I recently have decided, okay, I turned 50. Okay, I want to live till I'm 60, let's say, for example, 70, 80. But that's not going to happen by accident. It's not going to happen if I keep eating 10,000 calories of junk every day. All right. So I re-engaged with my nutrition company. I ordered some vitamins, nutrition to supplement the food that I'm eating or not eating so my body can get the nutrition that it needs. Right? Just simple. I'm following an outline. I'm following what works for other people, and lo and behold, I'm experiencing and receiving results. It's not complicated. It's very simple, but the limiting beliefs, the lies, the unhealthy thoughts, the past trauma, labels, jackets that were put on us. It don't got to be like that, man. If Richie C can stay clean, 30 something years, then Raymond Arcus they cleans 30 something years. If Pastor Denny Burns can be married 50 years, Pastor Raymond can be married 50 years. If my coach can make $250,000 a year, then he can teach me how to make $250,000 a year. You guys understand? It's just a matter of being teachable and not having, the analysis paralysis where you just learning, reading, watching, conference, YouTube, podcast, but not doing nothing. Too much information is not good. You got to apply, learn a little, live a little. So I'm living my best life. I'm grateful. I'm happily married. I'm proud of myself with all that I've accomplished throughout the years. Obviously, I give all glory to Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian. Whatever you believe, God bless you. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus. I live a Bible-based, I'm a Christian, Bible-based, spirit-filled, not perfect by far. And so just very, very grateful to the grace of God. I've been in recovery for over 32 years, been able to break free from drugs and the alcohol and all the substances that I was using and substituting with and justifying and 32 years, nothing. I haven't taken anything, nothing that wasn't prescribed by a doctor, right? No street drugs. No, and I've been clean. I've been in recovery. I've lost all my hair. I got more teeth, right? Just aging, grandchildren, married, traveling the world, preaching all over the world, speaking all over the world, 12-step recovery, the professional coaching world, Christian ministry, incredible life. I was a dirty drug addict, homeless, who was dying. I was living amongst it that was dead. God showed up and God showed off. I ended up in rehab. I went to detox, rehab. Rehab sent me to 12-step meetings. I'm a still member of 12-step meetings 32 years later. In the 12-step process, I ended up engaging in a sacred romance. I found a relationship with Jesus Christ. That doesn't happen to everyone in recovery. I'm grateful it happened to me. I try to tell everyone in recovery I know who, hey, Jesus Christ changed my life. He can change your life. But I get it. A lot of people have issues with religion and stuff. And I can't make anyone believe. I just share and I care and I preach with passion and my whole, if you follow me, I'm a Jesus guy. Jesus changed my life. I want everybody to experience the incredible transformation, the incredible love, the incredible forgiveness, the washing away of shame and guilt, remorse, bitterness, resentment, those terrible, crazy lies from hell that keep people stuck, sick, ravaged, clean. Without anything, you can be ravaged by the devil with his lies. But Jesus Christ set me free. So that's a thing. So I'm a Christian. I'm crazy about Jesus. I'm unapologetic. I'm passionate about my relationship with Christ. I'm boisterous about it. I'm also in recovery. I'm crazy. The 12 steps were the path that God used for me to introduce himself to me and to experience transformation. And I can understand, I look at life through a biblical worldview and a 12-step worldview, and I'm able to experience all this crazy change, And I'm continuing to change, right? I'm in the middle, not the middle, I'm in a phase of body transformation, right? I've been talking about it for years. I've been wrestling with it for years. The time is now. If not now, then when? Right? Now is the time. So I'm in it. I'm in the process. I've seen so many people give me hope and see their stories. And now I'm in my body transformation process. And so I'm grateful about that. And now I'm thinking of, my spiritual life is incredible. And my professional life. I want to, is one thing to, okay, so let's say I'm successful. Let's say I tick the boxes. But how many people can I help be successful? How many people can I help in the recovery coaching world, in the Christian world, in the recovery world, 12-step world? I want to help as many people as possible. How can I do that, right? How can I do that? So we're figuring it out. I've been blessed. I speak in front of tens of thousands of people every year. I get the honor and the privilege to go places where there's 5,000 people, there's 1,000 people, there's 500 people, there's 300 people, there's 10 people, there's 5 people, there's 50 people. I go to rehabs, detoxes, 12-step meetings, prisons, conventions, conferences, professional, 12-step, Christian. I have 3 specific tribes that I'm blessed to be a part of, right? It all started with my 12-step tribe. 12-step recovery. I know a lot of religious people don't understand, don't like it. You don't got to like it. You don't got to understand it. I am unapologetically a 12-step person in recovery. It's not for no one else to understand. It's not for no one else to approve. It's for me to understand. That's the path that God used for me. I'm a 12-step member, not leaving the 12-step rooms. Doesn't matter to me who likes it, who doesn't like it, who agrees with it, who doesn't agree with it. I'm a 12-step member. Great. Second tribe, Christian. Bible-believing Christians. Biblical worldview. A lot of people don't like that. That's cool. Nobody got to like it. I got to like it. Nobody got to prove it. I'm the one that got to prove it. Jesus Christ changed my life. Living out the biblical values, the principles in the Bible, living according to Scripture has absolutely revolutionized my life. I went from hateful to grateful, from bipolar, schizophrenic, all messed up, to peace of mind. Just mental health was off the charts. Now I'm helping people with mental health. Why? Biblical worldview. So it doesn't matter who likes it, who doesn't, who cares if I'm a Bible-believing Christian. I try to love everybody, try to represent Christ. So 12-step recovery, Christian, and I'm in the coaching world. I'm in the professional coaching world, work with individuals, work with couples, work with families, work with organizations, work with churches. I got 3 tribes that I'm grateful to be a part of. And so a lot of those tribes don't like to intermingle. That's fine. I get, some of them do, but I'm grateful. I'm blessed, man. I get to live a life beyond anything I've imagined. I'm living my best life, and I intend to live a better life. I intend to do more, reach more people, add value. I got the Recovery Coach training course coming up in June. We put the faith-based kingdom coaches, recovery coaches, faith-based. I'm going to train thousands of Christians, help them to understand the science of recovery coach, the art and the science of recovery coaching. Going to help them understand what it means to, to honor someone and respect someone's journey, to understand that, there's people out there, they're the experts of their own experience. Listen to them, learn to listen, learn, just so yeah, I'm going to teach the art and the science of recovery coaching. We've trained over 70,000 people now, right? I want to train 10,000 people in the next year, right? So let's say we start in September to September, train 10,000 people, another 10,000 people. And with the social media thing, it's doable. It's doable. Train people, let them go out there, impact lives, do ministry, start their own coaching business, work for other people, whatever. I don't promote working for other people. I promote working for yourself. That's my it's a thing of mine. I help people get LLCs, teach them how to sign up to do their taxes and what's an S corp and all this stuff, and how to get your LLC and why you should get an LLC and work for yourself. I went to work in 2001, is 22 years ago, and I fired my boss. Right? I went to work and said, thank you for everything. I got a calling on my life. The Lord has captured my heart. They didn't understand me. They thought I was crazy. I had a good job, good paying job, company vehicle, blah, blah, blah. The call of God captured me, the love of Jesus Christ. I got to go fulfill my destiny. And in doing so, I ended up becoming a recovery coach, and I ended up working on, you got to take the step that you can see, and then the next step will become available, and you can just do what you know to do, and that little by little, it'll unveil itself. You'll see the path. And 22 years later, you guys see me, you guys know me. I've been blessed, man. It's recovery is real. Jesus Christ is real. The abundant life that Jesus Christ says you can have in Him is real. Living beyond your wildest dreams is real. You don't gotta just live and exist and just suffer and go from trial to trial to tribulation and storm to storm and just exist. You can thrive. I did a sermon on soaring once. Where eagles, they fly into the storm. Just powerful. You could be an eagle. Yeah, so I'm excited. Obviously, I'm excited. I'm sick and I'm tired. I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. And I'm getting my voice back. And once I get my voice back, we're going to come out here on fire. But I wanted to come on this afternoon. I did some, I went to the gym, drove my wife to work. I loved on my dog. I watched some stuff. I read the Bible. I listened to some things, just feeding my body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, and soul. I'm gonna go do some. I gotta go meet a client in a little while. Gonna reach out. I'm doing a fundraiser for ministry stuff. I'm grateful. I get to do so many wonderful things, and I got so many people, so many beautiful people that help me, that partner with me. That obviously one is too small a number to do anything great. If you're gonna be a successful recovery coach, if you're gonna be a successful business owner, you can be successful in ministry. You got to have a team. You got to have a team. So I love you guys, man. Last week was a rough week for me. Thank you. A lot of people know, Ryan's birthday, Joseph's birthday was, just grieving. Grieving is okay. You got to grieve in life. I grieve healthy, successfully. Thank you for all the people who reached out to me. I got a lot of people that love me, respect me, and care about me, and I'm blessed. And that's the big thing about living your best life. It's not things are okay. It's good to have things as long as things don't have you. You got to put these in perspective. I got a thing with luxury. I don't want to live luxurious. I want to live a quality life with quality things, and I want to give. I remember being with one of my mentors, and I was explaining to him how, man, he said, Raymond, it's not how much money you can make. That's good. You want to make money. You got to make money. But it's how much money you can give to good causes. I was like, it's not how much money you make. It's how much money you give. My flesh did not like that. Right? I'm sure some of you guys are, it's how much money you give. It's about giving, not, He says, God will, and God will give you more so you can impact more, so you can give more, and not appeal to your greed, and not not the poverty mentality and not the prosperity gospel. There's kingdom economy, and where your needs are met, and luxurious living. That means something, and that is like showing off or having stuff so other people can see that you have it, and having stuff because I don't want to claim a status. I don't want to, I got, yeah, I got things I don't use, I don't wear because people have given them to me or whatever. I don't wear them. I got friends who love me. I remember I was in a restaurant once, and this guy who loves God, someone I was able to help in the process on our journeys in our time. He had a fur coat that he had 3 or 4 fur coats. And I remember saying, man, I like that one. That's a nice fur. I've seen him. I guess I said, I like that one better. And I was eating at a diner somewhere, and my man came, rolled up on me, and dropped his fur coat on my lap. And I was like, no, I can't take this, fur coat. This is your fur coat. I like it. It looks good on, you. And I was complimenting you. And he said, no, I want you to have it. So he gave me a beautiful fur coat. Now, I don't wear it much, right? But every time I look at it, I think about people who are generous, people who appreciate, people who, everybody's not like that. Most people are takers, This guy was a giver. And he did that several times. When my son Ryan died, he came from another borough, drove in traffic, and he brought me a shirt with my son's name on it and my favorite team. And that guy's done several things who have been very much of a blessing to me. And so there's not many people like that. I got friends who, when I had the stroke in Florida, it was my son, and everybody knows Wallace. Wallace came and flew out, left his own business and flew out to Florida to drive me from Florida to Brooklyn because I couldn't get on the plane because I had blood in my brain. And him and my son flew out to get me, and there's some people, there's not too many, there's not very much that will appreciate you and love you in a special way and do things. Honor them and appreciate them. And so, but when I say living my best life, it's about those relationships, seeing people get clean, seeing alcoholics get sober, seeing families reunited. I get to see marriages who are divorced, couples who are divorced and hate each other and saying vicious things. I get to work with them and see them get remarried and experience a love they never experienced before. I get to work with people and see them after years of relapsing. I'm in Brooklyn, so after years they relapse. I get to see them come back and go through a horrendous process, but stay clean and get back in the process. I see people lose their minds in recovery, and I see them, I get to work with them. I get to see them experience transformation. So it's the relationship, it's the impact. Stuff is gonna, like that fur coat. I don't wear it much. I got someone gave me a watch that's very expensive. I don't buy stuff that's luxury, but every now and then somebody give me luxury stuff. Someone gave me an expensive watch. I don't wear it, right? It just, I have it in honor of them. Maybe when I see them, I'll wear it. I remember I was at a convention in Florida and I knew I was going to see the person. So I wore the watch that he gave me. And someone has said, oh, look at that, Rolex. And I was like, oh, I didn't like that at all. I don't buy luxurious things for myself. I don't think it's necessary for me. Other people, what you do, God bless you. I'm not mad at you. I want to have quality things. I want to live a quality life, and I want to give. I want to give to ministries and organizations that are impacting lives. That's me personally. So I love you guys, man. Don't let limiting beliefs block you. Don't let the devil's lies keep you stuck and bound. Don't let your past failures keep you from stepping out of the boat and experiencing miraculous, extraordinary living, especially if you're a Christian, man. We're doing this Disciples in Recovery thing. We want to help as many Christians, especially if you're in recovery, man. I have a heart for you. Raymond Ramos loves addicts, alcoholics, codependents, people and overeaters and gamblers. And if you're a Christian in recovery, I love you. I have a passion to help you. right? If you're in recovery and you're struggling and hitting bottom, I've been there. Jesus Christ met me right there and changed my life. I can help you. A relationship, not being a religious fanatic, but a relationship with Christ and so forth. So I'm grateful. I wanted to come on and say hello. I've been out here for half an hour now. I'm so grateful. I'm home, relaxing, resting. Um, just trying to give my body time to heal. Also, doing my thing. I'm gonna go. I got some work to do in a little while. I get to work with people virtually, right? But I'm gonna go to the waterfront. I'm going to I've got the spot that I like to be at over here, and I get to work with people all over the world virtually. Whoever would have thunk that people would pay me good money to help them, right? I've done this for free. I do it for free all the time. But there's people out there there's some people that they won't take help for free. They have a different mindset. They have a different lifestyle. The only way they'll receive help is if they pay for it, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing for to. But the point is that I get paid to do stuff that I've done for free, and I train people how to get paid for stuff you usually do for free. So anyway, I love you guys. We're on Zoom every Sunday 5 p.m. Our How Online every Saturday morning, free marriage group on Zoom every Wednesday 5 p.m. Purpose Driven Life, trying to help as many people as possible on Zoom. We got the retreat every second week in December, right? That sells out. The retreat in Marrakesh. We got the recovery coach in June. We try to do things every year to add value. We got the trip going to Israel. Excited about that. Finalizing that whole deal. We take a bunch of people to Israel. That's a bucket list tour. Going to Jerusalem and Nazareth and Bethlehem and the old city in Jerusalem and Jordan River and the Wailing Wall and all these other wonderful spots. So, like I said, living a life beyond anything I've imagined. And the good thing is I get to help other people do it too. I get to help the Christians. I get to help the pastors. I get to help the leaders in the church. I get to help newcomers and old timers and people in recovery. And I get to help people who are not in recovery and not Christian, or in recovery and Christian, but need extra professional help. I get to work with them. It's crazy. I never dreamed this. It's incredible. So I love you guys, man. God bless you. Excited about this next year. Really, really am. We're planning from September to September. That's for whatever reason that we're planning that September deal. And I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I want to shake this cold off and move on. I see you guys Sunday at 5 p.m. on Zoom, 5 p.m. Eastern. RHOW.org. For those who want to check out our ministry stuff, Recovery House of Worship, you can email me at rayramoscoaching@gmail.com. If you're interested in becoming a recovery coach, the next class is June, 5 days, 30 hours. And you get your recovery coach certificate, and you can start working with individuals, start your own coaching business, work with others, work per diem. It's an incredible deal. 5 days, 30 hours, recovery coach. If you're a Christian that wants to impact lives and you have a burden to help people who are wrestling with an addiction, families who are being ravaged by addiction, communities, you can take the recovery coach course. You can help people. It's an incredible training. There's a manual. It's just powerful. You can shoot me a message on text or WhatsApp. My number's in the description. My email is there. I want to help thousands and thousands and thousands of people every year in many different ways. Love you guys. God bless you.